adjust my camera. I move this back some, move my microphone back a little bit. I am live, so you all come in, right? Forgive my, oh, you don't see my hand anyway in the camera, right? Let me adjust this camera some and get my backboard in. I like to see my backdrops in as well, so let me get my backdrops in. Can't really see my globe that much, so let me get my globe in. Hello, Jake. Hello, Jake. How are you? Jake want to know about that crypto, right? While I have Jake in, let me introduce you all to someone real quick as we get this started. For the young people and the youth, it's Crypto Chris, and Crypto Christina. So let me pull that up real quick. You all come in. Let's do the 5 minutes of fame. You know the 5 minutes of fame. Drop your city and state, or just simply say hello. Yes, we are back. I wasn't planning on being back, but I saw some breaking news. Make sure my lighting is okay. Breaking news about XRP. So breaking news for XRP, and we have a young viewer in as well. We got Deborah in as well. And so this is for Jake as you all are coming in. 5 minutes of fame. Drop your city and state. She says they are dope. Thank you so much. I haven't even showed them yet. So let me show you all. This is what introduce you all to Crypto Chris and Crypto Christina. What do you all think about that? Let me see. Can I blow it up some? Enlarge it, make it a little bigger. That's Crypto Chris as well as Crypto Christina. So a curriculum coming to teach youth and young adults something that can relate to them about crypto. So Jake, tell me what's your thoughts on that. That's Crypto Chris and Christina. This is about as large as I can get it. That's them with the Bitcoin and with this C logo. That's Chris right there. You all, this is Christina. And yeah, teaching the young people. Also we'll have a hello everyone. Hello Helen. Hello all that's coming in. Thank you, says absolutely beautiful. We have some nice comments, have some cool. And also, let me share this with you again. Another a comic book, right? I don't know if you all know that I work with youth as well in the education arena, right? And so this is going to be the first comic book collection inspired by, if he catch this live stream, my twin flame as Dana Dangerfield. Hello to you all. This is the comic book, will be the Crypto Chris comic book, Rags to Riches, Bitcoin Billionaire, The Poor Little Rich Kids. And it's showing Crypto Chris putting cash into this machine and it's spitting out Bitcoin. And that's the machine arm that's stacking the Bitcoin on the side. So that will be the comic book edition to just inform the youth that we are changing to a new currency system, right? Before you all know it, your children will be asking or inquiring what was cash, right? Just give it maybe 5 years. Or you may have some dollar bills still around in 2025, right? And you might be explaining to your kids, we used to use this as currency. So let's get this started, right? I'm going to share a video real quick as I have to do some behind the scenes things before we get into our live stream. Let's get into Dogecoin, right? Elon Musk.
Now, anything's possible. Anything's possible.
It's possible video. Anything is possible, right? The Kevin Garnett video. So I'm going to share this video and we'll get right into it. Let me notify my other platforms that I am live as well. So make that notification that I am live. And it won't be
Bitcoin
minutes, but give me
doubled
a
in
couple
one day a
minutes
couple of
as we
weeks
share
ago. It's
digital
up
gold. Good evening to you all.
7,000% this year.
Good evening
I'm
to
going to
you,
call it
Gwen.
praise,
Some
and I
reason
don't
I'm
mean that
having
in a
some
negative
sound
way.
problems.
How do you think this all ends?
Okay, now my sound is back in. Give me a few minutes. You all hit that thumbs up.
Investing
Hit the
money
thumbs
just to
up.
get more cheese. You paying taxes, I don't get no
Hit
fee.
that like button. Right, let's get
Them
into the
coins stacking,
comments.
I got chips on me. I got coin like Mario, pump it, turn up the audio. This that digi dollar flow, this the shit you just gotta know. You carry them knots, ain't what I prefer to do. Hot spitter, that ain't the currency I'm referring to. I'm talking Bitcoin getting fast, top yo dinero, trap. Turn your stash spots to
Blockchain
Monero.
matter, Gwen.
If
So
you
that's for
watch your
jam.
hustling,
That's for
homie,
you,
on the way
Gwen.
to plot
That's
games.
for
Ain't
you,
that
Gwen. Glad to shut
blockchain?
down.
Put it on
Right.
the blockchain. The Fed, we just laughing now because they
Blockchains
can't
matter.
touch
That's
it.
right.
All the
Bullish
scribble, put
XRP.
a
Some good
ripple in
news
my
for
central bank
great
budget. Ponzi
news for
schemes
XRP
promising
today as
payoffs
well.
turn me way
Let me
off.
pull that
We don't
article up.
with Big Connect. That's that Bernie Madoff.
Another
Sucker.
platform is relisted
Tell Khaled
XRP,
I got
right?
crypto keys. Investing money just to get more cheese. You paying taxes, I don't get no fee. Them coins stacking, I got chips on me. I got that digital gold.
Got that digital
I got that
gold,
digital gold.
right?
I got that digital gold. 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 You do the digital dash, nah, I do the digital cash. I want my shit to the moon. I'm trying to get to the bag. You taking pictures to brag, trying to buy some land though. Billy D and Star
Trying to buy
Wars.
some
I'm just
land,
trying to
though.
land though. Got to try to push this art. How far will this van go? But I'm moving too damn slow. That's why I got that ether
Ether
flow.
flow.
Stillmatic,
Ether here
nah. So I
all
just
time
thought
out
I'd get the
today,
people
right?
knowing. Nah, this ain't no Jay-Z diss. Crypto about to make me rich. Bars, rapping,
got that
go beat. I'm
digital
the Black
gold,
Satoshi.
right?
About to
Black
change the whole
Satoshi.
world. You don't even know me. Get your coins up, and once they going up, don't resell.
Don't
You trying to
resell.
feed your family's family, you
H-O-B-L.
H-O-B-L. Hallelujah.
If you're trying to feed your
Tell
family,
Khaled I got
you
crypto
gotta hold, you
keys.
gotta hodl.
Investing money just to
And you
get
gotta
more
have crypto
cheese.
keys, right?
You paying taxes, I don't get no fees.
No fees.
Them
Paying
coins
taxes,
stacking, I
right?
got chips on me. I got that digital gold. 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 I got that digital gold.
Yo, so that's it for that, man. I just felt like rocking that for a minute just to get us going. You know what? I forgot that song title, but I will get that with you. Can I link the song? Oh my God, I forgot the artist name. Let me try to find it. I think it's Next 888. From what I hear, he's out of Vegas. Next 888 out of Vegas, but I will try to find that link because it's already kind of built into my live stream. But I will look for that link and share it with you all. That song is jamming, right? That song is jamming and still a cool word. This song is hot, right? It really is. So I love that song. So let's get into this. By popular demand, we're going to start with XRP. XRP is back by popular demand, right? And let me do one thing. I even forgot your username. I'm trying to log into another account so I can show you all some cryptocurrencies today as well, but it's saying I'm unable to log in with those credentials, so I will definitely try to do that later on. Hold on one second. Let me try to find it. Let's see what's up with that. But again, XRP, let me share this with you. I saw this on Twitter. Look at Reverend Revenue. Reverend Revenue, I'm always tempted to call you Reverend Ron. Forgive me, that Reverend Ron, right? Reverend Revenue. Thank you so much. I hope you caught my live stream last night because I really broke down the 1111. 1111 also means twin souls, right? Did you all know that? Twin souls, even with 911, right? And also 1111, once you give into someone, they can be your twin soul, your visionary. They can really help purpose you into your future. My mentor made a post that said something like this, right? You get the fruit and the favor off of the person that you give into. The fruit means whatever they have on their life, you have a right to request it to appear in your life as well. And you get the favor meaning that everything that comes to you, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, you don't always have to labor for, right? I was just watching an episode of The Cosby Show, for example, right? And in The Cosby Show, they he was breaking down. Vanessa had just got into a fight. She came home from school and she had just got into a fight, right? And Vanessa got into a fight because they said they called her rich girl. And Theo said, I would love for people to call me rich. Why are you fighting? Because they're calling you rich girl, right? And she did not want to be called rich girl. And so she sits at the table with her dad and mother, Heathcliff, and Claire, right? Claire Huxtable. And, Claire's like, well, did you beat him? And, she was in a fight with two girls. And he was like, well, if the teacher wouldn't have separated, do you think you could have took both of them on? And she says, well, why do we have to be so rich? I don't like being called rich girl at school. And Claire says, honey, we're not rich. And Cliff looks at her and said, we're not. She said, no, rich people, money works for them. But we work hard for our money, right? Claire was a lawyer and Heathcliff was a doctor. So she said, no, we're not rich because rich people money work hard for them. And we work hard for our money. That's the key takeaways you all my followers need to understand. So Reverend Ron, I pray that the fruit and the favor where you're not always laboring for your money that's on my life appears double the amount, right? 1-1 means double, and your life is well. So thank you so much for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-digit super chat of supporting the knowledge and information in the channel. I'm going to make it worth your while. So let's get into this, right? I saw this on Twitter, in which Flair Finance just recently tweeted that Femex, right? Femex is happy to announce that Femex is offering spot and contract trading for 8 new coins. Additionally, due to popular demand, right? You know what XRP is. XRP is the world's currency, the cryptocurrency that will bridge the world. They're bringing XRP, relisting XRP back on the platform. This is the announcement today from Femex. And also within this announcement, you have Flair hashtagging relisting XRP. Also the 8 coins. People, what have I been talking to you all about? Not necessarily the Flair coin. I have, did talked about XFIN, but I haven't really talked about FIN or Flair a lot. But definitely XRP, Doge, XLM, and you see it, the digital silver, Litecoin. I told you all, I believe Litecoin still have big gains. Look at the number 44. I wish my mentor was watching this. 44 is his number. Thank you all so much thank you, Smooth Island Soul, for the $9.99 super chat, right? Yes, Helen, thank you so much. Helen, you are, and Gwen are my moderators on Helen, or you should be a moderator. You have your ring. So we have some people that spam in the chat. You and Gwen would definitely take care of that. Reverend Revenue say he will go back. Hey, are y'all sending a specific super chat amount? Thank you all. Thank you. He says, yes, you are one of my 11. What Smooth Island means by one of the 11 is he's going to be one of the 11 people that I create a millionaire status, right? Millionaire status. So thank you so much. As we have Queen Mika coming in with the 1111 super chat as well. Thank you so much, Queen, for the 1111 super chat, right? And so I really wanted to, for some reason, I can't log into I want to show you all or discuss some cryptocurrencies as well, right? Some cryptocurrencies as well. But let's look at this Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin people up. Thank you so much again, queens and kings, for the super chat. Look at this, 4,500% this year. Can you all tell me where you could have staked your money or stacked your money that would have gave your cash that return on investment? Let me know. 4,500%. Thank you, Dana Dangerfield, for the $9.99 super chat. Thank you again, Queen, right? Asking Dana Dangerfield says thank you in advance and asking the universe for favor. My numbers are 1127. Okay, 1127, which is also your birthday. I can dig that. You add the 7 and the 2, and you have the reversal of 911, right? You have the reversal of 911, but you add the 7 and the 2 together, which is 9. Then you add the 11. It still comes out to 11, Dangerfield, right? It still comes out to 11. If you add all those numbers together, right, they're going to come out to 11. 9, 10, 11, right? So you are right in the synchronism or the chemistry, right, that you need to be in. You are right in the frequency and the vibration, right? So thank you all so much. Thank you so much. And also Smooth Island, I think Gwen is answering a question for you. Yes, thank you so much, Helen and Gwen, for taking care of this for me. So thank you for all your support. So while they're answering questions for you all, I'm going to go ahead and go on with the live stream and article. Thank you, ladies, my queens, so much. So Dogecoin miners up 4,500%. This is for the miners' revenue, right? However, big gains, even larger gains have been for people that's been holding or investing in Dogecoin up to this point. I think my last live stream said it was about an 8,000% return already. If you would have invested in December 2020, 10,000, your return on investment would have been 800,000, for like over 8,000% return. Also, the spike of Dogecoin today, Elon Musk tweeted that SNL, which is abbreviated for Saturday Night Live, which he will appear on May 8th, right? He's going to mention Dogecoin, right? So the Tesla CEO referred to himself as the Dogefather, ahead of his Saturday Night Live appearance May 8th. I told you all in the money world, numbers, dates, astronomy, months means something, right? So you have 85, his appearance on Saturday Night Live. You also had Mark Cuban yesterday. So let's listen to this. And let me stop sharing so you all can hear the audio of this, that he appeared on Ellen DeGeneres show on yesterday, the Ellen DeGeneres show. And let's hear him. So you have two billionaires backing Dogecoin. So you're in great company, right? Don't do what the rich say, do what the rich and wealthy are doing, right? So let's listen in on this as he discussed cryptocurrencies like Doge.
Doge is in the headlines. Mark Cuban was on the Ellen DeGeneres show on Tuesday, and he had a few things to say about the coin. Let's take a look.
Probably 2 years ago, people started talking about the meme online, okay, and started buying it. And probably within the last 6 months, the number of people buying it has just skyrocketed into the millions, and the value has gone up incredibly. And I'll give you an example. My son and I bought some for less than a penny. Jake, who's 11 years old, bought $30 worth, I think it was, for less than a penny. Then it went up to 6 cents. He bought a little bit more. Then it went up to 40 cents, and now it's about 26 cents. So the question everybody wants to know is Dogecoin a good investment? And here's the reason I got Jake into it. It's not necessarily the best investment you can make, but you can buy it on Robinhood, and signing up and trading on Robinhood is free. So that's one thing. The second thing is it's about 26 cents per Dogecoin. So if you go and spend $5, $10, $15, that's a better bet, better investment than buying a lottery ticket. And you know what? It can go up. And the second part about it is if it doesn't go up and you want to spend it, you can buy merchandise on the Maverick store, hopefully soon on the Ellen shop. So it's also becoming a digital currency, which is crazy if you think back to its origins. But as overall, when someone brings
Okay, I'm not going to troll Mark for saying Dogecoin because sometimes I say some pretty silly things and no one says anything to me. So
I don't know if you all caught that. Thank you so much, Princess Sunshine, for the 1111 super chat. Thank you so much, all the queens and kings that are supporting the channel and the information and the knowledge and the education. But he said, soon to be available on the Ellen. Did you all catch that, or do I need to replay it? Let me try to reverse that because I want to make sure that you caught that part. Towards the end, when he's speaking about his son, and he says you can purchase tickets and apparel at the Dallas Mavericks game, and soon to be available at the Ellen. Right. So let's replay that. I want to make sure that you all caught that. Yes, the Ellen store. Right. Online, and you all know that she has millions of followers and influence as well. Millions of followers and influence as well. So let me try to replay that to make sure that you caught that right.
At the end of the day, people are going to leave Doge because it's not funny anymore or it's old.
They're going to have these bag holders that got into it hoping that they would be able to ride the train as well. And they just left with an asset that has lost its value because people just don't.
An interesting thing, Adam.
Mutable forever, and they're a sure thing. Like maybe Mark is thinking of this in terms of gold, right?
Like, is gold a good investment? Gold is a thing that
I think it skipped past the video and went to another video. So I try to put, but if you did not catch it, just kind of catch this replay video. But he says soon to be available on Ellen's online store as well. So that's just even bigger, a bigger connection, a bigger influence, a bigger platform, right, that Doge will have. So I put that video back up. I just want to make sure that you all heard that and you understand that, because this is going to be a big push as well, as well as people are looking for a big push on May 8th, coming from the Godfather himself of Doge. Thank you, Fit Betty, for the 1111 super chat. Thank you all so much, all the kings and queens that are donating to the knowledge and information in the channel. I promise you it will return to you expeditiously and in a great form, right? I'm expecting everyone in this family and my followers to be thousandaires and or millionaires, right? We're going to be rich, right? Even in a recession, rich, even in a recession.
Doge is in the headlines. Mark Cuban was on the Ellen DeGeneres show on Tuesday, and he had a few things to say about the coin. Let's take a look.
Probably 2 years ago, people started talking about the meme online, okay, and started buying it. And probably within the last 6 months, the number of people buying it has just skyrocketed into the millions, and the value has gone up incredibly. And I'll give you an example. My son and I bought some for less than a penny. Jake, who's 11 years old, bought $30 worth, I think it was, for less than a penny. Then it went up to 6 cents. He bought a little bit more.
So that's not the Jake that was on my live stream earlier, right? His son, Jake, but there is a Jake that was tuning in. I don't know if he's still here. So maybe this is inspirational to him, right? We have another Jake in, and his 11-year-old son got in when it was less than a penny, right? So 11 years old.
Then it went up to 40 cents, and now it's about 26 cents. So the question everybody wants to know is Dogecoin a good investment? And here's the reason I got Jake into it. It's not necessarily the best investment you can make, but you can buy it on Robinhood, and signing up and trading on Robinhood is free. So that's one thing. The second thing is it's about 26 cents per Dogecoin. So if you go and spend $5, $10, $15, that's a better bet, better investment than buying a lottery ticket. And you know what? It can go up. And the second part about it is if it doesn't go up and you want to spend it, you can buy merchandise on the Maverick store, hopefully soon on the Ellen shop. So it's also becoming a digital currency, which is crazy if you think back to it.
So there you go, right? The Ellen shop, the Maverick shop, right? Generational wealth coming in. So he's already saying that it's going to be available on the Ellen shop. So I'm assuming that his influence, right? His influence influenced her to add that on. So the future of Doge is definitely looking bright, looking big. Also, again, Elon Musk and his influence. So I just wanted to bring that quick news to you all, right? As let's look at where Doge is right now. Let's look at the market overall, right? And before we do that, I'm going to share this with you as well. Elon Musk dubs himself as the Dogefather again. People to invest in actual money and joke cryptocurrency. So again, this is his tweet, just so you all can see that, right? And the percentage I gave you all earlier, 8,000% people just in 2021. Thanks in parts to celebrities and, and the support of having the billionaires that's marketing. He also tweeted April 1st that SpaceX is going to literally put a literal Dogecoin on the literal moon, right? So his aspirations of going to the moon and doing things in Mars and all of those, his ideas and concepts that he have, right? So just wanted to bring that to you. Let me see if I have any other breaking news. Some stocks that are doing well today as well that I want to share with you all. And trying to see what else did I read today. Give me 1 second because I want to make sure. Ethereum, we talked about Ethereum, hit another all-time high. This is some reason or theory behind it. I don't know if you all are invested in Polygon, right? And Polygon and its partnership with right. Helen, that is so true. And I hope other people are doubling their wealth as well, right? I hope just not Helen, but I hope you all will definitely double your wealth as well behind Ethereum, right? Behind Ethereum, behind these cryptocurrencies, behind Doge, and Polygon, right? Polygon, let me see where Polygon is price-wise right now. Polygon is VeChain. I talked about VeChain last night. Still at a great steal. You still have Polygon at 76 cents. Decentralized made some great gains today as well. So let's look at Ethereum's internet of blockchains through Polygon. And this is one reason why I like Polygon as well. You have Ethereum here, Polkadot, Ethereum Fork, got Cosmos, right? Something else that I have in my Cash on Crypto report. Cardano, don't sleep on Cardano. It's going to do its thing as well, right? There's no competition, only collaboration in a lot of these cryptocurrencies that's going to be used for this new economy, right? So you have the Polygon is a protocol, and it's also a framework for connecting Ethereum blockchain. We talked about blockchain earlier. It's a security as a service. So it's a lot of modules. It's one-click deployment for a blockchain network. So if you see Ethereum here, you have Polygon, right? Again, that's also under $1. The scalability, the security, the sovereign governments as well, user experience. So a lot of this and Polygon are closely connected. So there are some people that look for cryptocurrency that would definitely be used. And Dogecoin is definitely, in my opinion, right, in that category as well, that will be used for this new economy that we are entering. We're not going back to the same economy. Some jobs will be lost to never be replaced again. And machines and robots will also come into play, right? Joining live for Phoenix, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Jesus says, do not sleep on Harmony. So, Telecom, Elron. Yeah, I talked about Elron Gold as well. I really wonder who's going to win the battle for Amazon between Elron and Doge, right? Elron and Doge. Another one that I like is Maker. Maker is, about $4,000 now, but Maker has been getting a lot of gains within the last couple of weeks as well, right? And so just wonder Elron and or Dogecoin, which will win the battle for Amazon, right? So let's look at this. The graph is expected to pump soon. I haven't looked at the graph today, Helen. I don't know where their price point is. You definitely can share that if you have that information on the graph. But another 121 million, right, digital notes using people Ethereum. European investment, right? European investments and Ethereum, Goldman Sachs served as joint managers in this as well. So you have European banks, EIB, the lending arm of European Union used Ethereum technology to issue, and this is today 100 million, which is 121 million in US dollars, and two digital notes for the first time that said in an EIB statement, right? So two digital notes for the first time in the EIB statements. So that's a lot of things in the Ethereum blockchain that is happening or that happened on today that's pushing it up. I'm just really ready to see 3,000 Ethereum and beyond. Again, I got in when it was definitely under the $2,000 price mark as well. And so, but really at this, the two best coins I like, if you are a beginner, right? If you are a beginner, you're just not getting in, it definitely will be Doge and Polygon and VeChain, right? If you're just not getting in. So also you have Visa now that accept payments to be settled on Ethereum, right? So this is a big mainstream acceptance that Visa process payment and USD coin on the Ethereum network as well. So let's look at the overall market, and then I'm going to share some things with you all about the stock market. And while I'm putting this up, I want to ask you a question. What is your plan if you have to liquidate your crypto to save yourselves against high capital gain taxes, right? Oh, thank you so much, Ms. Bowles. Thank you so much for the $9.99 super chat, right? Thank you so much for Queen for the $9.99 super chat, right? The FedEx man is in the building. Thank you for tuning in, FedEx man, as well. And so let's look at the market. Some red, right? Because we got a lot of gains. BNB, Binance Coin, is making some big moves as well. You have Doge people on today at about a 15% gain. We have 1488 for Doge on today. Again, I think the future of Doge is really big. You have Solana, 75%. It's at $45, but expecting some more gains definitely for Solana as well. Uniswap is in the green, right? But definitely the biggest gainer on today is It's definitely Doge, right? Cake, I like cake, pancake and bake swap, but pancake is up as well. I like bake swap much better. I think I tapped on bake swap last night, right? And XMR, right? Monero was on my list. Don't forget about things like XMR people, Monero, and Zcash, because a lot of privacy transactions are going to be made, and so you want to be also looking at these privacy coins, right? Because not everything in the crypto world is going to want to be made publicly, right? So let me read this comment. If you're worried about capital gain taxes, it impact only those earning more. No, that's not true. More than 1 million a year, consider yourself lucky if you have. No, that's not true. Um, that is not true. Capital gains tax is going to be taxed on any capital gains earnings, whether you're in anything like stock trading, day trading, forex market, and the conversion of cryptocurrency. So don't look at what these articles are telling you that $1 million or only people that earn over 400,000 will be taxed, which is still going to hurt the middle class, because you're talking about small business owners. So if they're taxed, the buck is going to be passed down to the workers that they hire to help own and operate their businesses. But your capital gain taxes with President Trump got to about 20%, is now going to be in the 30 percentile. So if you can see in my backdrop, right, taxes is your biggest stealer of wealth. Tax is called debt, right? If you're an employee, you're already getting taxed 30 to 40% out of your paycheck, right? But nobody tells the government how much to take out of your paycheck but you. And that is done through your W-2. A lot of people don't even know the simple mechanics of how to complete their W-2, right? And this is what I tell people. Sometimes people come on my live stream and say, hey, I'm just going to form an LLC. They can do so much more with the home-based business. As a matter of fact, the home-based business that I'm affiliated with is forming LLCs for people. And guess what? The LLCs that you want to form should be the LLCs that are in states that have no state taxes and no charging order protection, or that has charging order protection, right? No state taxes and that have charging order protection. And so, in actuality, right, the home-based business that I'm affiliated with does all those things for its associates. It helps you analyze your paycheck if you still have a job, right? If you still have a job and you're earning job income, or even if you're a 1099 independent consultant, it helps you add. You wouldn't believe independent consultants get taxed 40 to 50%, which is much higher than a person that works a job, a regular employee. And those people the most need those additional tax deductions, but they don't know, they don't have the financial education and the knowledge of the tax laws, right? And so those are the people that really need it the most. And so what you want to do is add legal tax deductions, right? Because this is what happened. And this is why I say taxes cause debt. You get your paycheck or you get paid, and the first deduction out of your paycheck is taxes, right? It's taxes. And so before you even get anything, the government get theirs. You have to change that line of payment, right? When you become a business owner, the government does not get theirs first. You get your money first up front, and the government get the leftovers, right? And so then you have your taxes, then you have your insurances that's taken out. If you're on a job, if you have health insurance. So by the time you get all of that taken out, you're bringing home 40 cents on the dollar. And then you have that prices are already increasing, right? So now you have inflation, which is the silent tax. So when the middle class is all celebratory, saying, oh, you know, Biden is only going to tax people that's earning over 300,000 or a million people. No, you're getting taxed too. you're getting taxed as well, and it's through your everyday purchases and your prices. It's called inflation, which is the silent tax. The silent tax. And that's the financial education that the middle class is lacking. And then when they tell me, well, I'm just going to form an LLC. What type of LLC? Do you have an LLC with a state that has no state taxes and has charging order protection? You will want that and you will need that. And through the home-based business I'm affiliated with, you can get that for only $279. It doesn't come any better than that. So now when you liquidate your capital gains from Forex, from cryptocurrency or stock trading, you're taxed as a corporation, not as an individual person. If I don't go long on this live stream, I'm going to share a clip with you all that really breaks that down from a YouTuber that I watched today. So let's look at Dogecoin right now. We got Doge again at 31 cents, right? So this is the price chart of Doge today. So Doge is doing this thing. This is the live view, looking good again at 31 cents. And then I'm going to share with you all this stock. I'm going to be, I'm upset with myself about this stock. And this is why. I was speaking to my mentor on the phone, right? And we were talking about something, and I researched something on the phone, and this stock came up, right? I told you I do a lot of things spiritually as well. And, me and him both discussed that this was a sign that I should invest in this stock. It was like under $2. And I invested in January, February. It didn't move. It didn't go anywhere. You all, when I looked at, and so I decided, I said, I'm just going to cash out and just put my money into Doge, right? I tell you all, I invest spiritually as well, right? More so than the naturally. But I didn't follow the spirit on this one, right? I just thought, it was just a mistake. You all, this stock was under $2. When I logged in and looked at it today, I was so disappointed that this time I did not follow the spirit. Let me show you all this stock. You all, my God, look at it today. Up 13%. I got in I held it for a long time. 13% in one day. People, it's $10 right now. I messaged my mentor. I said, do you know I cashed out? Because I just thought it was I didn't follow, my gut. I didn't follow the spirit. I wasn't led. The Bible said those who are led by the spirit of God or something. I was not led. I just thought, I said, it was just a mistake. And I know where the spirit leads me. So I'm like, well, that's a lesson for me learned today. Always follow the spirit. People, I had this under $2. I had a good lump in it. I would have came out so much, 13% gains on today. So I just want to share that with you all. I don't know if it'll ever go down. Clover Health Investments provides healthcare insurance services, which I should have known with where this technology is headed, that I should have held on to it, but I didn't, right? And I didn't lose from cashing out, but I didn't gain from what I could have because I really took that money and just put it back into Doge. But located out of Franklin, Tennessee, and insurance and technology platform, right, to analyze health and behavior data to improve medical outcome to lower the cost for patients. So that was somewhat of an L for me today, but I did want to share that with you all. Another stock, because again, I don't really, I do have some stocks, but I looked at my crypto portfolio. I really look at my crypto portfolio more than I do the stock market, but this other stock is doing well for me. I don't have many things in stocks, but whatever stocks that I know is going to be used in this new world economy, I do invest in. So I did get into this one late, but it's doing well as well. When I mean late, it's really early. So I'm going to share some of my stock portfolio with you all as well. That this one, I got in, I know it was it's at $12 now. So overall 32% gain for the year for me is well. So it didn't do a lot of gains today, but it's not crypto. Of course, stocks are not crypto. Um, but it's in the green. Some stocks I just held because I got in early, meaning I got in at a couple of dollars. It's at $12 today as well. One of my other favorite stocks that I used to really trade against, and I got in at this one at pennies last year. It's at $9 today. Codex hit. I think its all time high was really real. I really, and you can see my market sales on this one, starting of February of 2020 when I did sell some of this, and that made my portfolio. So just stocks that that's going to be used in this new world economy. That they're saying even in these times of the spring and summer that the C word is not going anywhere. So it's unlike the flu or pneumonia, right? Or the cold. So yeah, that's interesting, but they're still diagnosing people with that, and it's not going anywhere. Reverend Ron, they said that they're tied into Medicaid. Jones says it's not too late, Jones, and this is the reason why I still might get in, because this was spirit led, and I like to do what the spirit tells me to do. I don't care if I put $1,000 or so into it. I got to put something in it because that's something that I feel like the God of the universe guided me to do, and I just wasn't obedient. So I'm going to do that because I like to walk in obedience. They said I did the same thing with microvision. They says don't sweat. Oh, thank you all so much. Right? John said I got paid 3 times off of clothes. Okay. He says it's not. He said, okay, Jones, thank you so much. See, and I'm not telling you all to do what I do. I'm just telling you all what works for me. He says they're tied to Medicare. Now, crypto, I do my research on, but with crypto, just like XRP, being relisted, right? Relisted on these stock exchanges, right? If you just tuned in, I talked about that earlier in the live cast. And so Reverend Ron, I said Reverend Ron, Reverend Revenue, to learn more about the home-based business, you can definitely go on my website, fixmycreditandcash.com, and select the home-based business info, right? Home-based business info, again, offering, and it's going to redirect you to a page of how to shiftyourincome.com and how to shiftyourincome.com, and watch those 3 short videos. I think it's less than 22 minutes, or you can just go directly to Reverend Ron, how to shift your income.com. And once you go to that website, watch those 3 videos, less than 22 minutes. You can also earn passive income, right? So it's not just for people who have a job or that are 1099 independent consultants. If you want to earn additional income, you're just going to earn your income in a different tax bracket. So watch the 3 videos, and then you can text me if you like what you see. After, right, you watch the videos, you can text me at this number and just say, I want in. And that's the number there. Because what that does, and I don't know if you all can see the backdrop, but it shifts you from earning money on this side, being an employee or self-employed or specialist or solo, to now having investing income, right? Passive income is not taxed the same as job income, and capital gains income, right, is not taxed the same as investing income. So now, instead of your paycheck chart from paycheck, then your taxes hit, now your expenses, now you have student loan debts to pay, vehicle, rent, mortgage, credit cards, right? And now I want you on this side where you're investing in assets, whether it's rental income, cryptocurrency, stocks, home-based business is an asset, Forex, right? Coins, physical silver or gold coins, right, as well. Then this flows down to pay your mortgage, car notes, credit cards, etc., etc. People, your income is flowing the wrong way, right? Cash flow does not just mean um, how much money you keep over time. Cash flow is how much money do you spend now that you're set up where their money can come back to you. See, when you're in this home-based business, for example, the money that you spend on your children can come back to you, even if they're doing recreational things, even when you're buying them groceries, because you can hire your children to work with you in the home-based business. So instead of just spending money on food and items and clothing for back to school, right, you pay them in their checking account. Then you allow them. I don't care if they're 5 years old. They need to know how to use a debit, account. Let them spend the money out of their checking account if you have to assist them if they are still in toddler type stage or early childhood, and you let them spend it directly out their checking account. Now you get tax deductions, right? Square footage of your home, tax deductions. Gas, which is about to rise even more during the summer. Now your vehicle is tax deductions, right? So 475 tax deductions, right? You have to master your money and not allow your money to master you. We want to become automatic millionaires, as David Bach book that I have in the backdrop states. So, watch those 3 videos. After you watch, if you like what you see, text I want in. And again, you can go directly to the website, howtoshiftyourincome.com. And they also help you in forming LLCs in the state that has no taxes and that has protective charging order for only $279 as well. You won't find that anywhere else where professionals will make that LLC for you, right? So a lot of things for a small investment. Carver says Dogecoin 1,000. Is that 1,000 or 10,000? I just took my glasses off, right? Potential, yes, Elon must tweet, share this, everyone. So much potential, people, but you know what? These are my 3 goals. I want to change the way you make your money, meaning out of this side where you're making it as an employee or a 1099 independent contractor or specialist, or you work solo, right? Self-employed. And I want to shift it to the business and investment strategy. Now you can earn it on this side of the cash flow quadrant, but we got to shift it over here so you don't get taxed as much. We want to get you taxed at 10 to 0%, not 31% on capital gains, not 30% on capital gains, because you're already going to pay the taxes in inflation, right? In inflation, the increased prices of your goods and services. So you all, that's all I have for you tonight. But I think that was great. Want to share again some stocks with you all. Letting you know that if you're on the Dogecoin army or the XRP army, and if you are in both, what a great position to be in. But I want to help you change the way you are making your money. I want you to have investing money, because if you work for your money all your life and you never put your money in a position to work for you, you will work until you die. Your money is supposed to be working harder than you are. Again, I used the scenario of the Cosby Show that came on today, and Vanessa got into a fight at school because she said the girls at school were calling her rich. And her father, Bill Cosby, aka Heathcliff Huxtable, said she fought 2 girls, and he said, "Well, did you win? And if the teacher wouldn't have broken it up, do you think you would have won?" And they was at the family table discussing the fight. And she said, "It's your fault. We shouldn't have been so rich." And Heathcliff says, "Well, you're not rich. Me and your mother are rich. It's not your money, it's our money." And then Claire says, "Well, we're not rich either." And Heathcliff says, "We're not." She said, "No, we're not rich." She said, "Rich people money work hard for them, and we work hard for our money. We work very hard for our money, so we're not rich, right? She was a lawyer. Heathcliff was a doctor. That means they was in this tax bracket where their money was getting taxed 40 to 50%. Independent contractors, right? So you gotta add a business. I call it hybrid entrepreneurship. You have to add a business to your cash, people. Long gone are the days of you earning and making money in your government name or the name that your mama gave you. You have to make your money as a corporation. Why? Why, Queen? Because the United States is a corporation. That's why. United States is a corporation and it is a system. And when you were born, your birth certificate was sold to the bond market for millions of dollars. And you are making the United States rich off of your labor. And the highest labor tax bracket is when you earn your money and under your social. Now you may be asking, well, I already have an LLC. I already formed an LLC. Why do I need, or why are you highly recommending this business? Because even with your LLC, you don't know the tax laws that are allocated to you. You don't. You just have a business on paper, but you don't have the plan. Let me say that again. You have a business on paper, but you don't have the plan and the strategy to take advantage of these tax deductions, because if you did, you'll be getting thousands back from the government, and you can earn thousands of dollars and keep more of the money you make. And see, people, when you get to the point where you're earning 6 figures or you're getting 7 figures and you're a millionaire status, and you don't know how to apply these tax laws, over 475 of them, right? I know a lot of 6-figure income earners who just say, I just want to break even. I just don't want to owe anything. But they still get highly taxed out of their paychecks, anywhere from 30 to 40%. This is a cure-all. Even if you have an LLC, do you know how to hire your children in your business? Do you know all of these tax deductions that's allocated to you as well? And for all the people that's saying, you want me to say what states that are, tax-free or have a protected charging order? I'm not going to give you that information. Invest for it, right? And so it's not about just having the paperwork on paper. It's having the CPA and the specialist that can help you create the plan that you need too. Because just having a business formation, you can go on LegalZoom and have, or you can create it yourself. Mississippi, you can do it for $50. Boom. You have a corporation, but you don't know the tax laws, right? You don't know the tax laws. In this business world, you have to know the laws and the language. That's even in your credit world. In order to get anything negative deleted off your credit report, you have to know the laws and the language to go with the letter, right? So even if I told you what state that they will incorporate you in, right? I tell you, it's Wyoming. They will incorporate you in LLC under Wyoming, which has no state taxes or a charging order. But do you know how to implement the tax laws at the end of the year? And do you know how to get a Wyoming incorporation? And will you have access to a CPA 5 days a week, right? 8 hours a day that you can pick up the phone and call with any of your tax questions when the strategy comes. Because see, this is the move that millionaires and billionaires make. They don't react, right? They're proactive. They already know the government is going to come after their money. And if you have a millionaire mindset, you're already seeing yourself with 7 digits in your checking account. You're already seeing yourself with 6 figures. So you're already positioning yourself to protect that money against being highly taxed. You're not sweating over $249 to get that done either. Because you already know you're going to be a millionaire, or you're going to be ultra rich, or you're going to be a thousandaire. And you understand it's just a small investment in the bucket that I need, right, to protect my money. Where I want to be taxed anywhere from 0 to 10%. And I don't know all the tax laws. Every millionaire and thousandaire has a seat, not a tax person. Not Kiki down the street doing your taxes. No, they don't have it. They have CPAs. See, if you want to do this, do it. I mean, I already have that mindset. I need a CPA because I'm going to be a thousandaire or a millionaire. Right? I need a CPA. I need to know what these 475 tax laws are. I need to get my foundation set up. So you won't be building a sand castle on the beach and then a high tide wave of water just comes and flushes it out away. And the government just take your capital gains. So, hey, they said preached. Yeah, I'm talking about shit. Yeah, 475. See, what people don't know, the government speaks in codes. I told you all, money and numbers, right, always are equal in the money world. 1099s, W-2s, W-4s, right? This type of form. You got to do this type of form, this type of tax code. So many tax codes in the government. And that's why it's like you're going into a fight. What would you prefer have? 475 soldiers or 15? Because if you're an employee, you only get 15 deductions. Listen to the language. Deductions. Home-based business, 475 tax exemptions. You don't even really know the difference between deductions and exemptions. Right? So, UCC laws all day. Miss Drake's coming in. Thank you so much, Candy Smith. Right? Thank you so much, Candy Smith, for becoming a Patreon member. New member, you all give her, let's pump her some emojis before I sign out. Candy, thank you so much for supporting. Give you some money emojis with the Queen. Thank you so much for becoming a new Patreon member and supporting the channel as well. UCC Laws, Ahade, and the Drakes. Thank you all so much. Yeah, I'll talk green to me. Sapiosexual is what Reverend Revenue calls it. Sapiosexual, he said talk green to him. Reverend Revenue says this is sapiosexual certified. Look at the emojis for you, Candy. Thank you. Yeah, that's a lot of exemptions, a lot of money that people lose out on. Right? People perish because of lack of knowledge. Or your money will perish due to lack of knowledge, right? She says, welcome. And thanks all my kings and queens for the super chats on tonight. And even on yesterday, Gwen Queen just coming in. And thanks Helen and Gwen for being moderators. And everyone that commented, gave the thumbs up, gave the informing information to help this community of thousandaires and millionaires and some billionaires. I really appreciate it. Right. And this is my deuces. Here's to your health and your wealth, your peace and your prosperity, your credit, your crypto, and your cash flow. Remember, people, cash flow is not just about the money that's flowing to you. It's about the money that flows away from you that you're able to bring back to you, flow back to you, right? That you spend out of your household or your banking account. Thank you, Queen Gwen, for the 1111 super chat. The 1111 blessings are upon all of you all. Thank you all so much. I'm still getting those t-shirts made. My t-shirts person. I haven't forgotten about the Millionaires Are Us t-shirts as well. My t-shirt person has been really, really busy, so I'm going to have to follow up with her this week to see if she can get it done. If not, I have to find someone else to get that done to you all. So I haven't forgotten about the Millionaires Are Us shirts. Right. And great night to you all as well. Thank you so much. See you all tomorrow as James chapter 4 in the Bible. James chapter 4 in the Bible states, if it's the Lord's will. I see you all tomorrow. Have a great, great night.